Agriculture in India, Part 1. Agriculture is an age-old economic activity in our country. Over the years, cultivation methods have changed significantly depending upon the characteristics of physical environment, technological know-how, and socio-cultural practices. Subsistence farming. This type of farming is alone in two forms. They are simple subsistence farming and intensive subsistensive farming. Simple subsistence farming. Agriculture is practiced on small patches of land with the help of primitive tools like hoe, dao, and digging sticks through family or community labor. This type of farming depends upon monsoon, natural fertility of the soil, and the suitability of other environmental conditions to the crops grown. It is a slash and burn method of agriculture called shifting agriculture. Intensive subsistence farming. It is practiced in areas with high population density on land. It is labor-intensive farming where high doses of biochemical inputs and irrigation are used for obtaining higher production. Commercial farming. The main characteristics of this type of farming is the use of higher doses of modern inputs, for example, high-yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, and pesticides in order to obtain higher productivity. The degree of commercialization of agriculture varies from one region to another. Cropping seasons. Agricultural crops depends on seasons and natural resources such as soil, water and sunshine for cultivation. Temperature and humidity conditions are important. Some crops can be cultivated only in specific seasons regardless of the availability of water and other inputs. Therefore, in any region, different crops are grown in different seasons. India has three cropping seasons: Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Rabi crops are sown in winter from October to December and harvested in summer from April to June. Some of the important Rabi crops are wheat, barley, maize, gram and mustard. Kharif crops are grown with the onset of monsoon in different parts of the country, and these are harvested in September, October. Important crops grown during these seasons are paddy, maize, jowar, bajra, red gram, green gram, black gram, urad, cotton, jute, groundnut and soybean. In between the Rabi and Kharif seasons, there is a short season during the summer months known as the Zaid season. Some of the crops produced during Zaid are watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, vegetables and fodder crops. A variety of food and non-food crops are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the variations in soil, climate and cultivation practices. Major crops grown in India are paddy, wheat, millet, pulses, tea, coffee, sugarcane, oilseeds, cotton and jute, etc. Paddy. It is the staple food crop of a majority of the people in India. Our country is the second largest producer of paddy in the world after China. It is a kharif crop which requires high temperature above 25 degrees Celsius and high humidity with annual rainfall above 100 centimeters. In areas of less rainfall, it grows with the help of irrigation. Paddy is grown in the plains of north and northeastern India, coastal areas, and the deltaic regions. The development of dense network of canal irrigation and tube wells has made it possible to grow rice even in areas with less rainfall such as Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan. Wheat. This is the second most important cereals crop. It is the main food crop in north and northwestern part of the country. This rabi crop requires a cool growing season and a bright sunshine at the time of ripening. It requires 50 to 75 centimeters of annual rainfall evenly distributed over the growing season. There are two important wheat growing zones in India: the Ganga Sutlej Plain in the northwest and black soil region of the Deccan. The major wheat producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan, and parts of Madhya Pradesh. Maize. It is a crop which is used both as food and fodder. It is a kharif crop which requires temperature between 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and grows well in old alluvial soil. In some states like Bihar, maize is grown in Rabi season also. Use of modern inputs such as high yielding variety seeds, fertilizers, and irrigation have contributed to the increasing production of maize. Major maize producing states are Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. Millets. Java, bajra, and ragi are the important millets grown in India. Though these are known as coarse grains, they have very high nutritional value. For example, ragi is very rich in iron, calcium, other micronutrients, and phosphates. Jowar is the third most important food crop with respect to area and production. It is a rain-fed crop mostly grown in the moist areas which hardly needs irrigation. Maharashtra is the largest producer of jowar, followed by Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. Bajra grows well on sandy soil and shallow black soil. Rajasthan is the largest producer of bajra, followed by Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Haryana. Ragi is a crop of dry regions and grows well on red, black, sandy, loamy, and shallow black soils. Karnataka is the largest producer of ragi, followed by Tamil Nadu. Pulses. India is the largest producer as well as the consumer of pulses in the world. These are the main sources of protein in a vegetarian diet. Major pulses that are grown in India are red gram, black gram, green gram, masoor, peas, and Bengal gram. Pulses need less moisture and survive even in dry conditions. Being leguminous crops, all these crops except are help in restoring soil fertility by fixing nitrogen from the air. Therefore, these are mostly grown in rotation with other crops. Major pulse producing states in India are Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Karnataka.